Rare is ruining their own game. Now, what I mean by that is not hit registration, not the cheater problem. It is a cosmetic-based game where there are time-limited cosmetics that they are giving away again and again, which were exclusive at some point and are losing all exclusivity. Now, as somebody who didn't start playing around the release of the game or even the beta, I'm grateful to be able to get my hands on these, such as the Golden Sailor cannons and the X marks the spot I have reached that they're releasing for their anniversary event. However, those were exclusive to year one players, and I think they should remain that way. Obviously, I'm going to do the challenges and get them because I think those cosmetics are amazing, but in releasing that to new players, not only are they giving those cosmetics to new players who weren't playing at that point in time, they're also hurting their old player base because those people already have most of the cosmetics in these new patches unlocked and therefore have absolutely no reason to play the new content. They did the same thing with the legendary curse, which I don't think should have been released in Season 1. It was the Season 1 level 100 Pirate Legend unlock. However, they did, and I think that they need to really stick to what they've done and not re-release it for level 105 Guardians of Fortune. Now, this is by no means the biggest problem the game has, but I think it's really important that we pay attention to the things they keep doing, the trends where they're releasing exclusive cosmetics and then they're re-releasing them honestly easier to get at a later point in time for all players versus that select few who did the grind. Another example of this is the Barrel Hide emote, which was level 13 in Season 2 Renowned and is now in the black market for 50 doubloons. Now, I understand that this is different because it is an advantage that you can gain, and I agree that it should have been put in the black market exclusively, but it was a Season 2 item that they re-released, so all those players who did that grind for the levels now can't even purchase that from the store because they already have it, which is another one of those things that is hurting the existing player base because they have no more things to spend their doubloons on, they have no more things to spend their gold on, and all of the cosmetics that they're re-releasing through updates are either reskins, which I'm fine with honestly at this point, or existing items that they're released and are exclusive and they're ruining the exclusivity for them. Even if it was a Silver Sailor variant and it was the same variant, the Gold Sailor variant, but it was different and it was silver and it was the same pieces of the same set, so no more parts, just a recolor of the gold set, I'd be more okay with that than them re-releasing the gold cannons, because those are something that somebody out there did a grind for, played for, and now it is going to be open to literally everybody who plays the game, and the challenges to even get that are incredibly easy. And I understand that the time lock, it's going to take time and you're going to have to play every day for 10 days or whatever, but even so, it is not enough of like a lock for these cosmetics that they released and are re-releasing. Anyway, that's my hot take on the issue right now. I think that it's really important that we start holding Rare to a higher standard. They have enough developers to make new cosmetics, and the lack of creativity on their end is pretty fucking astonishing. The only new item out of all the items is the V eye patch. The rest of them are literally re-releases of old anniversary events they had that I have, at least like I have 50% of it already. And honestly, I just don't think it's fair to those players who played before. Again, the cosmetics are sick. I'm so glad I get to get them. So I'm glad everybody else gets the opportunity to get these things. But those players who have been playing for longer, I really do feel for them because it is items that they worked hard to get at some point or another that are now going to be... Every player's going to have them at this point. Every player that plays the anniversary update, every player that logs on is given a note saying there's an anniversary update, and it is explaining they're all really easy challenges. Your average Swabby is going to have the Golden Sailor cannons, and I don't think that's okay because those other players played longer from this point in time or worked harder to get the cosmetics that they're just re-releasing.